Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna discuss basically Amazon Games failures with publishing or creating games, and if we Lost Ark fans should or have reason to be worried that they are potentially, maybe because they haven't said anything, our publisher for the West. I would really appreciate it if we could have a discussion, you guys in the comments below, me throughout this video saying my opinion, because I really appreciate, actually one of the things that I like the most about my YouTube channel is the fact that I get to see so many other people's opinion around the world about the topics that I also have an opinion on. So it's really appreciated if you could leave a comment down below telling me your opinion about all of this that I'm going to talk about in this video. Also, a huge thank you to those of you who are supporting my work here on YouTube with the paid membership. This join button under my videos is the way that you can support me if you like me enough. A few months ago we had 22, now we're at 24, my boys. So I'm very thankful to the two of you that are new, have just joined, and to all of you that are a part of this membership thing. So in a recent news article we find out that Amazon Games has cancelled yet another title that they have been working on for a couple of years already, since 2019, and that is the Lord of the Rings game. Now, not much is known about this particular game because there was nothing said. Why am I not surprised that they don't say anything? But anyway, there was nothing said about this game, nothing much said officially. They had some couple of job interviews, and from that, people were able to make an idea of what the game was supposed to be or where they wanted to go with this. They wanted something in the Lord of the Rings theme, but not something similar to the current MMORPG Lord of the Rings Online, nor the strategy game Lord of the Rings. So something special, but in the Lord of the Rings world and theme, something that we all know and love from books and movies. Now, that's kaput, it's done, it's over, it's in the past. Personally, this is just another failure that I hear Amazon Game Studios has accomplished. I talked a few months ago about all of their other failures, such as the failure with their game called Crucible, which was a game that to my eyes, it looked very nice, and to my ears, it sounds very nice. Completely failed, it got shut down. Nobody knows of it anymore. Another game that they've cancelled, one of their other failures, was a game called Breakaway. That one didn't even reach to go live, my boys. And not to mention what to me personally is their biggest failure is the fact that they have not learned from their mistakes since 2014, cancelling or abandoning all of these projects. And I'm referring to New World here. Maybe I see things from a weird perspective or a different perspective, but to me, when in 2020, after 6 years of you being a company and going through these failures, in 2020 you set a release date for your biggest title yet, New World. Someone in the company who's leading everything decides this is a final product, we want to push this out to the market in 2020, we have everything that's needed, we are very proud of our work so far, so let's go live with it. This is a huge decision that was made and then recalled because of feedback. This could have been sorted in so many ways, and this just shows to me that when a professional, which is them, thinks their game is tip-top ready for 2020 audience, and the audience says, no thank you, I will pass, that to me is just a huge gap there of, I don't know what is, lack of knowledge, lack of experience, whatever it is on their side, but they've clearly done something completely wrong on the opposite side of the spectrum, where the game was not ready at all to be live. And not only that, but they've also worked during this year on changing core elements of their former survival game to make it more of an MMORPG now in 2021. It's just a whole big mess. I'm a Lost Ark fan waiting for Lost Ark, and we believe, because we don't know for sure, my boys, as they're not saying anything, we're going to talk about that in a moment, we believe that Amazon Games is our publisher. I'm a little bit worried, to say the least. I want to ask you, are you worried? Should I be worried? Do you think that Amazon Games could potentially somehow, by some miracle, add Lost Ark as one of their little failures? Because honestly, let's face it, Lost Ark is such an amazing game. that it's hard for me to imagine how they could possibly fail at publishing it in the West. However, I do want to tie myself to a couple of things that, after reading this and adding it to their list of failures, kind of makes sense. The fact that there's absolutely no word from Amazon Games regarding Lost Ark. The fact that they have been silent for almost 9 months now. 9 months. This to me is not a surprise anymore. Even though on my channel we're joking about it, you know, Terminator, Backstreet Boys, keep waiting. We're having fun. But if we get a little bit serious, I'm not surprised that they don't say anything, because I can see now that they actually don't really have enough experience to understand how important it is for a title that is doing well in Asia, how important it is for them to get the community excited, to get the people on their side. Me, you, and 20,000 other people on the Lost Ark fan-made Discord, we are not the majority that's going to play this game. We are not the ones who are going to decide the fate of Lost Ark in the West. We're the minority. The majority hasn't either heard of Lost Ark yet, or is not really following it because there's nothing to follow. For them, it's not a game here yet. It doesn't exist. So those people I'm worried about, that they are going to judge Lost Ark based on the publisher that's here in the West. Obviously, the game matters for a lot, the actual game, which is amazing, but also the roadmaps that the publisher gives us, the times, the frequency of updates, the content, the way they make their founders packs, the way they decide to add or not add items in the shop, the things that they want to change. For example, the Russian publisher didn't really do a good job either in publishing the game in Russia, in my opinion. But at least, at a bare minimum, they knew how important community is, and they are all up the community's ass in Russia. They do so many things for them, with them, and through them. That's what I'm saying. In the West, it's Amazon Games is just absolutely silent. We're all just speculating here. Is it because of New World, because they want that as a priority? Is it because they're not the publisher, some of you say? Is it because, I don't know, they don't have enough people, everyone's focused on other titles? Or is it because it's too far away, they want to release it in December and they're going to start giving us news in October? We don't know anything. And this kind of absence from the community, them being absent from us and them not creating any sort of hype for the game, any sort of discussion, any sort of even a controversy, something to create about Lost Ark, to get the bulk majority that doesn't know about the game into the game, to get them to like some of their videos about Lost Ark, a teaser, a tweet, or something. No wonder, maybe they just don't know how important that is, judging them by their failures and especially by their recent failures. This is just my opinion. I'm curious though, again, what you think about everything. Funnily enough, to me, Amazon Games is just like that rich kid at school. Daddy, I want an MMORPG. Create me Lord of the Rings. You know, and then Daddy, hey John, can you create Lord of the Rings game? My kid really wants it. This is kind of to me, and then later on the kid gets bored, they abandon it, they sack it. That's what they seem to be doing with their projects that they've had so far. I don't know why, I cannot explain it, because obviously we have absolutely nothing from them in any way. They seem to be very disconnected from the community. And to me, that in 2021 is a huge minus, looking at what the competition is doing. Games such as Ashes of Creation, Path of Exile, goddamn, even Ilion is gonna do more and better towards social media and promotion and hype than I believe Amazon Games is, judging by what they gave us so far regarding Lost Ark, which is 0 in 9 months. That's I guess all from me, guys. I wish you lots of love. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you really soon. Take care.